Okay, next is second question. The early when you little bit stuck, I hope you complete it. The third equation is this. Already we mentioned using the V equal U plus AT formula. So you can take a relation in terms of what is V over U over U over V, apply and get the answer. So what is V over U? Is it cos alpha over cos theta? Then you can go to and substitute and you can go to the answer tan alpha, half tan alpha plus half tan theta equal to tan beta and complete it. Okay, see this collision problem, direct impact question. So what the question says is moving with velocity I mentioned is U, it's collide with B, first impact. Next B collide with the C, second impact. After two impact or collisions, show that B is rest, I think B is rest, and A and C moves in opposite directions. First part that they said E is half, coefficient of the restitution is half, right? So first I complete the collision between A and B. Between A and B, if I show diagram form, here A, B, A comes with velocity U, B is at rest, and when they collide I show this impulse along the common normal I. After collision I say here is caused by V1, this is by V2, right? So always a question there in the structure paper, many past exam paper, recent papers. So two formula we apply, principle of the momentum and the Newton's restitution law. So right first, by applying principle of momentum, right? Principles of momentum, apply that rule. But the momentum principle, final momentum equal to initial momentum because of no external force to this system, right? Therefore final momentum, the masses are 2m and 7m, mass into velocity momentum, right? I apply that direction, plus 7m v2 equal initially only for the A, 2m into U, right? Okay, this, you can cut the m, therefore your first equation becomes 2v1 plus 7v2 equal to U. Say your first equation, right? Cut by that m value. Next, right, what is that? Newton's restitution law. By Newton's restitution law, what the rule says? Velocity of the approach, separation velocity equal to E times approaching velocity, right? So write that, applying the Newton's restitution law, but that here with this V2 is the bigger than the V1, right? So relative velocity V2 minus V1 equal half into E is half, approaching velocity is U, right? I say second equation. Now solve this pair of equation, find the both of the V1 and V2. Simple method. Second equation multiplied by 2. Second equation multiplied by 2, then 2V1. Here 2V1, add the both V1 cancel. So first equation added with what? Second equation multiplied by 2. Okay, second equation multiplied by 2 and add with the first. 2 minus 2v1, here plus 2v1 cancel. So what is that? 7v2 plus here multiplied by 2, therefore 2v2 equal to what? 2u plus this is multiplied by 2 means 2 to cancel, right? U there. Therefore your v2 answer, how that? 3u over 9. Okay, check will you? Otherwise U over 3. V2 answer U by 3, right? V2 answer U by 3. Now we find the other value, substitute the second equation. Second equation, what is V1 answer? V1 is what? V2 minus half U, U by 3 minus or U by 2. So what the answer? This is minus u by 6. Minus u by 6. Okay, very important. Minus u by 6. That means what? I mentioned A comes this side, but the answer is negative. Therefore, A goes that side, right? They ask. A goes opposite after collision, rebounds like that. Let's go that side, okay? Okay, now come the second impact between the what? B and C. Between B and C, right? Collision between B and C. Show the same method. B comes with the velocity v2, C is 0, right? When they collide, as usual, I mark the impulse, in this case J, not the same I, a different impulse, right? And B, I say after it goes by V3, this is V4, the masses are 7m and 14m. So you have to calculate the V3 and V4, then you have the first part answer, right? I hope you completed this. So we apply principle of momentum. Final momentum 7m V3 plus 40m V4. Final momentum equal to initial momentum 7m into V2 plus here 0, right? So cut the 7, also cut the 7 here, V3 plus 2V4 equal to V2, is it? Okay, say equation number 3, right? Next apply Newton's restitution law, Newton's law for this impact. So separation velocity V4 is the bigger than V3, it's common sense. E is half, right? Half into, it collide with the V2. Is it okay? Check with you. Set forth equation. Now we are simultaneous type solve this pair of equations. If you add the both V3 cancel, right? So 3 plus 4, third equation plus the fourth equation. Third plus 4, what happened? V3 minus V3 cancel. 2V4, 1V4, 3V4. 3V4 equal V2 plus half V2, what is that? 1.5 V2, 1.5. Or can I say 3 over 2 V2? Is it okay? Check that. V4 velocity. So I write here. So V4 equal to what? Multiple 3 cancel. 3 cancel. Okay, half V2. Half. What is your V2 answer? U by 3. Therefore V4 equal U by 6. Check your answer. V4 equal U by 6. Okay, U by 6. Now find the V3. Substitute. Take the fourth equation. Take the fourth equation. What is V3 equal? Subject V3. That is V4 minus half V2. Minus half V2, that is U by 6. Check will you? Yes, therefore 0. So what happened? A collide the B, later B collide with the C, and B becomes rest. C goes that side, A goes that side. So to separate direction, right? One of the answer is over. Okay, I hope you complete this. Check will you? Now they ask, show also that the fraction of the original kinetic energy remains after both impact. That means change in kinetic energy. Now what is the kinetic energy remains in terms of the initial energy? It's a fraction form, right? I can write straightly final energy above initial energy and go down to 2 over 9, right? So important question, easy problem for exams everywhere, every year. This problem is exam part. You can see the structure paper. So see that my method, final KE over initial KE. Okay, remaining kinetic energies. So what is initially only the A has velocity u. So what the kinetic energy half mu square. There is half, initial half, m is 2m, velocity u square. Okay, right about the final kinetic energy. Here that V3 and V4 are the answers. Okay, so what the final kinetic energy after first impact u goes that side u by 6. So half m, 2m, velocity u by 6, no problem, minus square root positive, right? Plus for the C also has the velocity rush that side by, what that u by 6 is u by 6, that side u by 6, mass is 14m, right? Therefore half 14m mass, velocity u by 6 square. Okay, so what happens, simplify, see half cancel, cut by the m also, and also cut the u square, simplify it, 1 over 36, and 14, 1 over 36, simplify, simplest form, correct it. So 2, okay, check will you, therefore here 16, is it I cut by the half, everywhere half cancel, and cut by 2 also, here 7 is it, check here, cut by 2 also, right, here 7 is it, 7, so here 1 below 1, so 9 over 36 the answer. Otherwise cut by that 4, cut by, I miss something. So we are missing, check will you here, 2 cut by 2, cut by here 1, 8 over 36. Otherwise what divide by 4? That 2 over 9, okay, 2 over 9, very well balanced question, right? Okay, see next question number 3, problem number 3. That is work power energy problem, and the important question for exams. When you use that work power energy problem, very important is what? Not that, very important what? Changing units are important. If you miss the unit, problem is wrong. Okay, very important, change the units. Changing the units are very important. That means kilometers per hour, change to meters per second. And if there's watts, kWh, change to W, watts, 1000 watts. And like the conversion of the units is very important, okay? So here the total mass of a motorcyclist and his machine is capital M kilogram. His steady speed means steady speed means uniform speed or constant speed or the highest speed or similar meaning, right? Niyata vegya, never always steady. He maintained the same speed, right? Upper hill, inclined angle alpha, u kilometers per hour. First occasion he goes by u kilometers per hour. Later he comes down, I think yes, v kmh minus 1, assuming the resistant force for the all motion proportional to the speed, right? And the full power always being used. So if you use something h, capital H or whatever power, still you use completely every motion, that's maximum power you use, right? Show that the power in that answer mg we use sine alpha something, but kilowatts, okay, kilowatts, so therefore we use it. So very first you will change the units, so I show once again. But the first occasion they said along up u kilometers per hour. So what do you mean that you know 1000 meters over 3600 seconds, right? So see 2 zeros cancel, as 5u over 18. What is that now? Meters per second, right? Meters per second. It's common sense, I hope you complete it. And similar comes to down, the downwards, what happened? 5v over 18 meters per second. 5v over 18 meters per second, right? Also I said let the power is capital H kW. We take capital H kilowatts, otherwise what? 1000 H therefore, right? That is 1000 H in watts. Therefore the SI units, standard units, you have to apply meters per second and the 1000 H. Although if you misuse, it's very hell, you can't see again properly. If you misuse, completely cut, very important. See properly the units. Okay, now we come to the problem. The angle is alpha and particle moves up first occasion, that car. I say the tractive force is P1 and in this there are U, you know now that 5U over H, right? 5U over 18, okay. Here acceleration 0 because of steady velocity or the constant velocity, right? And the force here, weight at mg, they said the resistant force R. Resistant always they say proportional to its velocity, right? If you take that 5u over 18 first occasion, you know, like a Boyle's law, Charles' law, Ohm's law, we will put a k there, no? So R equal k into that, right? I hope you know these things. So R equal 5u over 18 into k. This is the first occasion up the hill. Down what happened? U for V, that's all. Similar k. The k is manufactured according to this instrument, that means the article car or vehicle, whatever. So that is a property, constant property for one of the vehicle or machine. So everywhere k. Some questions available k1, k2. I will explain the next papers there. Okay. So there you know the R, okay, R equal in this occasion, R equal to 5u over 18 k. Like this properly everything you show. Now we apply the formula. Two things in this kind of problem. F equal ma and what? Power equal to tractive force into velocity. H equal PV. Okay. So apply F equal ma, Newton's second law, apply that. So what the force upwards, if I apply P1 there, but this side the alpha 90 minus alpha mg cos 90 minus alpha sin alpha, okay, mg sin alpha also minus 5u 18. Is it okay? Check there. Equal mass there, but important no acceleration. Sometimes use that you don't know that steady velocity mean constant velocity, therefore acceleration is 0, very important, right? So therefore I can rearrange P1, you can take this minus, I can say minus capital Mg sin alpha. I take the k part that side, right? 5u over 18 k. I say my first t, or I can take the P1 equal no matter whatever, right? Next apply the force, that means what? Tractive power is equal to tractive force into velocity. I said 1000 H, very important, don't say H only, 1000 H, right? 1000 H equal this P1, right? And this velocity, we have that 5u over 18, okay? I said second equation. So you can get some more marks now this. So first occasion that, second occasion these things. So using this you can build up some formula type, or if you apply this some For the P subject, the P1, if you come to here and solving. Okay, now we go to the third part case, the second occasion. Second, the same incline, particle comes down, right? Particle comes down, the same occasion. Particle comes down. Or here I can write h for the 1000, can divide by 1000. I say second. Whatever you mark, h equal P1 of 5 u P1u, here 18,000 or 1000 times 18. Otherwise you can cut the 5 here, 2 is it? So P1u here 2, therefore 3000. The answer, see, the answer is 3600. Okay, second equation. Okay, now I go to the second occasion, second diagram. Same inclined plane. What happened now? Vehicles come down. Diagrams are very important. MG. Here I say this comes downwards. P2 tractive force. Velocity they said V, so 5V over 18. So in this case, what the force, the resistance force, 5V over 18K, right? 18K. These are the forces. So here also we apply F equal MA and take that H equal PV. Apply F equal MA downwards, apply downwards F equal MA, that so that P2, right? P2, and this one is similar, the same method. Mg sin alpha plus positive downwards, right? Plus capital Mg sin alpha minus resistance force 5V over 18 into K equal to 0, like here. Therefore, can I write P2 plus, like here the pattern, capital Mg sin alpha equal to 5VK over 18. I said my third equation, okay, third equation. Next, apply F equal H equal PV formula. Apply H equal PV. So what is this? 1000 H, very important. 1000 H equal to P2, the velocity, 5V over 18. So like here I can take that H equal P2V over 3600. Okay, so I think that's all the applied mathematics work. Here after all solving pure maths idea, first to show the H equal that answer. So there's a problem about the K, so try to remove the K. Try to remove the K, then you can go to the part that answer. So how to remove the K? Can I take, I think actually P1 is better here. P1, what is P1 equal? 3600 H over U. Can I write for P1 here? 3600 H over U. You also write the P2, 3600 H over V. Then try to remove the, let's say I took the K one side. If you divide 1 by 3, K cancel, okay. If you divide 1 by 3, K cancel. P1, P2 also apply in terms of the capital H, the power. Well, I hope you can complete it. So, very important. Solving is very important, right? Very first thing, unit conversion important. We missed the unit conversion, problem is wrong. Later, the solving are very important. කිසිම අදිසියක් නැතුව හිමින් ලස්සනට but exam හිමින් බෑ. But practice right? Okay, what I said, first I divide, right? First equation divide by the third equation. Check, will you? First divide by third equation. So P1 minus capital Mg sin alpha, okay, over P2 plus capital Mg sin alpha equal to what happens if we divide 5k over 18, 5k over 18 cancel, that's right, 2k cancel. Therefore, first equation, what that u over v, okay, u over v. Now eliminate the p1. What is p1? See first equation. First equation p1 is what? 3600. 3600h. Okay, subject the p1 over u, right? Minus mg sin alpha. Same method here, p2. See what is p2? 3600 into h over v, is it okay? And plus mg sin alpha equal to u over v. So now the target is find the h value. So we prepare for the cross multiple. If I cross multiple that side and rearrange the totally h part is what? So here 3600 h over u minus capital Mg sin alpha equal u over v into, okay, cross multiple 3600 h over v plus, can you see this, Mg sin alpha. The best thing before me, I gave this maybe before 1 week, I think. The newcomers, there is paper, structure paper published in this video YouTube channel, go through and check. So before me, if you complete it, try whatever, then only you know the hardness, softness, this type of question. That's my expectation. I'm issuing this kind of structure model papers. Okay, now take all the one side. Can I take this side, the h part? 3600 h, if I take out, it will what happen? Here 1, here multiple this one. So u over v square, is it minus u over v square? Okay, is it check with you? Multiple with the u and take that side minus, right? So here what? U over v plus 1, is it plus 1 into what? Mg sin alpha. Mg sin alpha, okay? Mg sin alpha. Therefore, 3600 h into, you can somewhere missing here, see what happened here. So u 3600 h, u is missing, check really, u is missing, u missing here also. P2 equal v, okay. Cross multiple. Is it right? V minus 2 should come vu square. Check this, become a 3600 comes from here. 3600 h. P2 equal P1 equal, should come u square, check will you, I miss somewhere, u square over v square, is it okay? U plus v over v into capital Mg sin alpha. So if you factorize here, v minus u, v plus u cancel, check will you, I miss somewhere, check that. There's additional u, I think u, yeah, u m here. U, this one, u over v plus mg sin alpha is mg sin alpha. So h becomes, check will you, h becomes v minus u, v plus u cancel. So 1 v here 1b cancel your cross multiple. The answer is available. mg sin alpha into vu, mg sin alpha into vu, so right here vu over 3600 into v minus u. Oh, actually I missed one v. That for me there's a v problem here. U square, one u missing, I missed somewhere. So please check. I hope you can complete properly somewhere. So in this channel icon, we can correct it both. You can't correct me here. Okay, somewhere I missed that. Check value, right? Is the answer h equal that. Okay, so from that I go to the other part. So you can't get the answer. Other part.